The path has led you here again. Welcome back, wanderer. Tonight, we leave behind the city lights and descend into a quiet valley in Idaho. A couple bought a ranch, dreaming of peace, but what they found was a presence far older and far hungrier than they could have imagined. Stay close. The haunting path has a way of losing those who stray too far. My wife and I bought a ranch. My name is Harry. I served in the Marines for years, and all I wanted when I got out was silence, peace. My wife Sasha and I bought a ranch in the mountains of Idaho. 500 acres of untamed wilderness. No neighbors for miles. Just us, the trees, and the wind. It felt like freedom. Until we met Dan. Dan was a wiry old man who lived in the next valley over. He and his wife, Lucy, had owned land there since the 80s. He didn't waste time on small talk. The first thing he said when we met was,
"Has it come yet?"
I asked him what he meant. He stared past me at the ridgeline above our property. His voice was quiet when he spoke again.
"The thing in the valley. The one that comes with the seasons. You'll know it when you hear it."
I didn't think much of it until spring came. That first night, we heard something. A scraping sound along the outside walls, slow, deliberate. I grabbed my rifle and went outside. Nothing. Just wind. But Sasha swore she saw something in the trees. Something tall, watching us. Dan came over the next day with salt, ash, and a look on his face I'll never forget. He taught us how to mark the windows, how to seal the doorways, and most importantly, how to not look at it.
"Don't speak to it.
He warned.
And if it ever speaks to you, run."
Weeks passed. The scratching came again. This time, closer. I saw it. Just for a moment. Tall, gaunt, with limbs that bent wrong and eyes that glowed faintly in the dark. It didn't break the salt line, but it stood there, staring, breathing, waiting. The third time it came, it whispered Sasha's name. Not in English, not in any language I knew, but she understood it. That night, she woke up standing at the front door, barefoot, hand on the lock. He was calling her, and she was listening. I reinforced every window, slept with my rifle. But every night it got closer. I could hear it breathing against the glass. And then, it got in. Not through the door, not through a window, it just was in the house. The air turned cold. The shadows stretched. And it spoke again.
"Give her to me."
I dragged Sasha out and ran. We didn't stop until we reached Dan's cabin. He opened the door like he'd been expecting us. He didn't ask what happened, just handed me a match and pointed at the ridge.
"Takes time to burn the old chapel."
Are you still walking with me, wanderer? Is the shadows, they're getting thicker from here on. If your heart's pounding, that's just the path working its way into you. And if you think you've heard something behind you, don't turn around. If you're enjoying the journey so far, leave your mark, a like, a comment, or even a story of your own. Read them all, and if yours speaks to the shadows, I'll read it here. But for now, let's return to the darkness. We hiked up through the trees. At the top, hidden beneath vines and thyme, was a ruined stone chapel. Inside, bones, symbols, something older than any church. I lit the match, the flames rose high. I heard it scream, A scream that shook the ground. The presence faded. Slowly. The scratches stopped. The whispers vanished. But some nights, I still hear it, just beyond the tree line. And Sasha? She's never quite the same during spring. Bought a ranch, hoping for peace, and found a nightmare hidden in plain sight. Some places do not want to be tamed. Some paths should remain untaken. Until next time, traveler, stay close to the path and keep your eyes on the trees.